Hi there, Honair! You're as welcome as can be. Here I am again, like always, Lord of Shadows, c'est moi, to give you a One Piece chapter 827 review, and I'm gonna tell you this chapter just simply wow. Just really simply wow, because he had one of the most weirdest shits I have ever seen since the beginning of 2016. Like I said, I'm not gonna say in all my life, because when I started read and watch One Piece, I saw some really big, nasty, weird shit. But this one is one of the biggest, that can win, that simply, right now, win the prize. Because in this chapter, we find out one of the most weirdest territories and countries that everyone has ever seen. But let's move forward. Okay, so the major point in this chapter is finally shown. We have Charlotte Linlin, aka Big Mom, one of the Yonko, that is fully shown. She didn't make an official appearance, just like at the end of Fishman Island. Even if she was, all shadowed, sitting on a sofa and everything, and watching like a maniac, whatever. She's not, she didn't make an official appearance. Just, she's fully shown. But I do believe, somewhere, in the future, in one of the chapters, she's gonna make again an official appearance. But for what I saw, like everybody says, she's one big fat crazy bitch. But I can even also add, by seeing this chapter mostly at the end, I can even add that she's also maybe a cannibal. In a way how she was talking in the end, but I was going to say that for last. So let's move on. So, okay. So the beginning of the chapter, starting, with Peckham just going, talking to some kind of funny clown type, mustache guy, who tell Peckham that, that he captured 1,000 Sunny, and that he's bringing sweets to Big Mom, that he wants to surprise her and everything. So he said, please, I captured these guys and I'm bringing a lot of sweets for, Mama. So I want to surprise, I want it to be a surprise. So please, can you keep it quiet and everything? And he was like, just like this Italian-looking clown guy, he was like, no problem, oh, no problem, this for Mama, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, this, senor, whatever. Whatever. And after that, here comes one of the biggest parts. I thought at the beginning that they reached officially Whole Cake Island, just like Sanji did, because at the end of the chapter, it was confirmed that Sanji has arrived at Whole Cake Island. And I thought even the Strides, the rest of them, the Sanji retrieval team, arrived at Whole Cake Island, but I guess like everybody else, I was wrong. No, they didn't reach Whole Cake Island, they reached one of the fucking 34 islands that surrounds Whole Cake Island, and collectively, they're all known as Totland. And if I am correct with my German pronunciation, Tot means dead. So these all islands are known as Deadland. I'm saying, maybe I'm jumping to conclusions right now, but I'm just saying, But one of the main parts is when Peckham was trying to describe, that island they're right, in it, and all the other, all the other 33 islands that surrounds, Whole Cake Island, because this island there right now is the 34th. And when we talk about this island is, I can't believe it, this island is known as Cocoa Island, and has a town that is known as Chocolate Town, and it's under control of a chancellor who goes by the name Chocolate. Wow. And that's not the only, biggest part. The next part is that, which all makes all sense, why he's called Chancellor Chocolate, is that all the town is made of chocolate. The walls, the bricks, the roof, the windows. No, the windows are made of biscuits. That is, they're under control of Chancellor Biscuit, in the way how I understand it. So all the walls, the fountains, the coffee, all the roofs and everything, they're made of chocolate. That really reminds me of that shit of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie, where that Indian prince, called Willy Wonka to make, a palace that, officially made out of white dark, and milk chocolate, and this town, basically, okay, it's weird, it's fucking weird, but of course, for us it's weird, but for Luffy and Chopper, then, like I said, they died and end up in heaven, because they see all town that can be eatable and everything. But how Peckham's describe it, you can eat all else. You can eat the food, you can eat the roof, you can eat the walls, you can eat the bricks, you can drink from the fountain, you can eat whatever you want. But the only thing you don't eat, they are forbidden to eat are the roofs and the windows. Because if they do that, the house will be revealed, of all these people that are living there, and also, of course, you can't eat, their private items, because I do believe that Luffy and Chopper are not so stupid to eat, a fucking chandelier or a glass or glass, whatever, whatever. So in the short term, Peckham said you can eat everything, but don't eat the fucking roof or the windows, especially the windows because they are under control of the Chancellor Biscuit. So Peckham will describe that all 34 islands are under control of chancellors. So each chancellor is the ruler of all these 34 islands. So if the ruler of this island is Chancellor Chocolate, so what's gonna be next? Chancellor Biscuit, Chancellor Toffee, Chancellor, Cotton Candy, Chancellor Caramel, Chancellor, Cookie, Chancellor Biscuit, Chancellor Walnut Chocolate. What's gonna be next? Because, wow, it's just simply astonishing. And here's one of the biggest parts, which I found, which I said that it sounds very fishy to me. He said that Mama, all these 34 islands, he created as an utopia for all races that can live together. Because in this chapter we see Longlegs, Mings, merfolk, fishmen, dwarves, there as well as humans, and with their anthropomorphic objects, something like that. Because wow. He said that all of them that are living together, happily ever after, because that's what Big Mama's dream is. Want to create an utopia, or should say, some kind of a paradise, for all of them to live together. Bullshit, fucking bullshit. And the main proof is, for right now, is Dressrosa, because everyone knows what the fuck happened to Dressrosa when it was under control of Don Quixote the Flamingo. Or should I even add Alabasta, or even Skypea? They had to say, do I have to go, more further? Really? And most of all, Big Mom is one of the Yonkos, and everybody knows that she's a big, fat, crazy, cruel bitch. So all of this sounds very mysterious, very fishy to not only me, but I believe to everybody else. So I don't want to go in details what the fuck, happened, what the fuck is really going on in there and everything. And also in this chapter, we find out that the mink recognized Pedro, and of course, Pedro, he, grabbed his mouth and said, shh, keep your mouth shut. I'm on a vacation right here, and I don't want, everybody to set the alarm that I'm here and everything, so keep your mouth shut and everything. And of course, he was like, oh, okay, Baba, it's a real honor to see you again and everything. Even if you remember, Peckhams and Pedro are connected somehow. And I really want to go to see in details what Pedro is hiding, because when Nami asked him, who the hell is this guy? He told him, don't worry, I'm going to tell you later, Pedro is hiding something, or maybe because they have some kind of secret agents or spies there, for keeping Big Mom under control or something. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, it's a mystery and very interesting, very, very interesting. But when we talk about Cocoa Island, like I said, has houses. Like I said, has all the houses that are made out of edible chocolate. That's very similar to the house that's mentioned in the Brothers Grimm story. Hansel and Gretel. And Hansel and Gretel, they're coincide with the Big Mom Pirates fairy tale team. They really have to say more and everything. This all sounds really weird, and what a crazy country and everything. And also in this country, the first thing I want to say about this other crazy shit is that Nami. Wow. Nami is one big hell of a sexy bomb right there. And even Brooke proved it, because he was sitting in the grass when she was changing everything, sit in the grass, have some cup of tea, and of course, what he was doing originally, watching her panties. Even when Nami asked me, what do you think, bro? She punched him right in the head, and even said, don't worry, you went easily, you went easily with me. When the fuck, Nami was easily with fists? Really? I know it was a joke, but when the fuck Nami went easily with everybody else, I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying, And here comes the crazy shit. Like Peckham said, you can eat everything, but you can't eat the roof, the windows, and everything. And what the fuck happened when Peckham was yelling to Luffy, oh, look, hey, Straw Hat, come on, take care of this guys, we're going, in the town, come on. And Nami said, of course, look, hey, look, Peckham, if you're searching for Luffy, you can find because they're already, abandoned Thousand Sunny and went to, to explore the town. He was like, what? Oh my god, no, why the fuck he's not gonna take this thing serious? We're in Big Mom's territory, what the fuck? And what's happened next? Luffy and Chopper screwed up because they eat an entire coffee bar. They eat the entire fucking coffee bar, and that policeman, or he was a policeman, whatever, he was going to charge him, trying to arrest him until, bang, comes the owner of the bar. And let me tell you something. When Luffy and Chopper eat the entire, coffee bar, they were all, just like fucking, all around, all fat, just fucking, football, just fucking football balls. I mean, and the one most funniest thing is, the policeman, asking what kind of a reason they have, why they eat all the entire, coffee bar, and they said, we have a reason. He was like, okay, spit it out. What is the reason? And both of them just together, it was fucking delicious. Well, for Luffy and Chopper makes sense, but for him, no, it does not. Yeah. Well, so he was trying to take him in prison, and who we have there, bang, Charlotte Purin, who is also the owner of a cafe, and also it appears that with her, you can see a flying fucking, carpet, and some kind of slimy, character with the hat on and everything, and things are getting weirder, because if you remember, when we saw the picture of Charlotte Purin for the first time, everyone was saying that this is the free-eyed girl, and with this slimy thing on her shoulder, I believe that this Charlotte Purin is the free-eyed girl, and I do believe with her hair she's hiding the third eye or something, because if you back off a little bit, to the whole Cake Island, on the end of Fishman Island, when you have the free-eyed girl, sitting on a chair, you have this something like a blue slimy thing on it, and if I'm correct, that slimy thing with her on the Fishman Island, that is the same this fucking slimy thing that is on Charlotte Purin's shoulder. And if I'm correct, Charlotte Purin is the free-eyed girl. But for now, I'm jumping to conclusions right now. But for now, it really reminds me of the free-eyed girl. For now, my suspects are that Charlotte Purin is the, is the free-eyed girl. Whatever. Let's move on. So Charlotte Purin saves Luffy and Chopper's ass from the police officer, saying like, what the fuck are you doing? Why didn't you eat everything? Come on, come on, eat it. It's all delicious. Because because really, I thought that Charlotte Purin is gonna be like some really tough, character and everything, because she's a member of the Big Mom's family and everything. So I felt like she's gonna be tough. But it appears like I was fucking wrong, because it appears like that Charlotte Purin is a pure, warming person, because she not only she saved Luffy and Chopper's ass, but also she was thankful to them because because when they eat all the coffee bar, she was all I had because they said it was fucking delicious. So like I said, she is a warm, pure-hearted girl, and it was a real surprise of a character, because she was all blushing, saying like, oh, thank you, I'm so nervous, like you said, you said it, and my coffee bar tastes delicious and everything, and she also mentioned this, she made out of a recipe of her own. Secret recipe, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, secret recipe. Well, let's move on. Okay, so she made out of a recipe that she built out for herself, and of course, like everything in the end was screwed up by Luffy, because he said, in the end, like, oh, you have, of course, Nami said like, oh, thank you, for saving their asses and everything, thank you very much, but we have to go and everything, like, and it was like, and she was like, oh, that's a shame, whatever, okay, if you have to go, but at least, have some cup of tea, like to refresh you, like to take off all the sweets that you have eaten and everything, or like, oh, where's my manner? Can you tell me? I didn't ask, what's your people's name? And of course, Luffy being a fucking big mouth, he said, oh, I'm Luffy. I'm gonna be the pirate king. And Nami just grabbed his mouth and was like, Luffy, shut the fuck up. And even it was too late, because Charlotte Purin was like, huh? Like, everything Luffy screwed up. Luffy fucking screwed up. And if oh my god, I don't know. If she is not, okay, Charlotte Burin, she's gonna be married by Sanji. So if she already knows that Sanji was a member of the Straw Hat Pirates, which I definitely think she knows already, so maybe she's gonna be merciful with them and everything, because, because she sounded really surprised, when Luffy said that his real name, and he's gonna be like, almost he said that he's gonna be the Pirate King. Luffy and his fucking big mouth. I mean, he really... he really should, like, rip off the nickname of Demolo Black, and say, and put it, for himself, big mouth, Straw Hat, Monkey D. Luffy. Really. Because every single time when Luffy opened his mouth, he screwed up things. Or even a plan or mission, whatever. So I'm hoping that Charlotte Burin is gonna be very, gentle with him and everything, whatever. So, with all being said, here comes the craziest part. First of all, Sanji has officially arrived at Whole Cake Island. He's, doing well and everything, And here we have the scene with Big Mom. Like I said, Big Mom is fully shown, and the Whole Cake Island is the craziest of all the islands that I can assume there are. Big Mom's Island. I mean, they are all of them, like, they were all around, every fucking thing, the flowers, the trees, the sun, the clouds, the rainbow, everybody, was like, everybody was like, singing, dancing, like, we're preparing the wedding, preparing the cake, everything's gonna be fine, let's go eat, or something, all the rest of crap, and even Big Mom is singing with them, and wow, I mean, like I said before, Big Mom's Whole Cake Island is made out of it's a lot of things that was made out, it took from Alice in Wonderland story, because, and seeing chocolate, and seeing the Cocoa Island, the Chocolate Town and everything, because like she said, she wanted to create, like I said, a country where all races can live together, happily ever after, which everybody knows it's bullshit, that she's hiding something, and also, in this chapter at the end, when she was like all dancing and everything, like, everybody, like, we want to prepare, the biggest wedding cake and everything, and also you can see different silhouette of appears like, I assume they are members of the Big Mom Pirates, because it appears like they're on different islands and taking ingredients for the wedding cake, eggs, flour, sugar, so I can never assume that all these silhouette characters are members of the Big Mom Pirates. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But for now, it appears like they're taking from all the different countries ingredients to make this biggest, greatest, wedding cake. And here is the last scene, which I'm quoting right now, which I said, why Big Mom, I think she's a cannibal. It says right here, will there be some, strawberry jam? Oh, will it be made from someone's blood? It don't matter to me. Just make sure to come if you were invited. It will be a sweet day with a perfectly devilish sacrifice. What the fuck? Maybe she's here. Maybe Sanji's gonna be that sacrifice. I don't know, because we know from the latest chapter that Big Mom wants the German 66 for their technology. So maybe Sanji's gonna be this devilish sacrifice. I don't know. But let me continue. For this is the land of everyone's dreams. A country is full of kinds of people here, and its name is Totland, and of course, I can't wait. He's actually already arrived. That's right, he's here. Ha, Straw Hat. And that's actually, the end of the chapter. And I had to say, if she's aware of Luffy's presence, and I'm gonna want to know how the fuck she's, aware of Luffy's presence, because Peckham said he wants to keep it a secret, that Luffy's here. So how the hell she knows? She had, maybe a spy or something? I don't know. We'll see. And also the last thing I wish to say, that the wedding tea party, which was already mentioned since the Fishman Island, will occur in 3 days. So Luffy and the others have 3 days to arrive to Whole Cake Island, And even Peckham also mentioned that he needs a whole fucking day to arrive to Whole Cake Island. So I do believe in all this time, I believe that maybe Luffy's gonna try to visit all other, islands. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be visit all 34 of them. Maybe 2 or 3 of them, something else, So because if he visits all 34, you know, and then goes the whole Cake Island, it's gonna take so fucking long. So I do believe that he's gonna, you know, go all, you know, to all 34, you know, islands, because he's already on Coco Island. So I don't believe he's gonna go to our 33 islands there. So overall, it was a crazy, really crazy chapter. Really crazy chapter, you know. And like I said, the waiting tea party will occur in 3 days. So like I said, Luffy has 3 days. The time of 3 days to try to save Sanji and everything, you know. And I really want to know what the hell is gonna happen, you know, when Charlotte Fury, you know, find out that all these guys are, you know, are Luffy and his crew. I really want to know what's gonna happen next, you know, how the hell Big Mom knows, you know, that Luffy is here. I really want to fucking know how the fuck, you know, she knows that he is here and everything, you know. I don't know. We'll see. So for now. Oh, and by the way, I really want to see this Chancellor Chocolate, or even you know, much more bigger. I want to see all other Chancellors, or even just few of them. You know, I really want to see what was gonna be their other names. You know, or Taffy, or Biscuit, or Cookie, or you know, Chocolate Bar, or Cotton Candy, because this one Chancellor is called Chancellor Chocolate. So I really want to see all the other Chancellor, which I also think they're members of Big Mom Pirates. Like all the others that were searching for the ingredients. I know. I'm just saying. We'll see. So for now, this chapter was overall really, really crazy. And all this, you know, Easter eggs, you know, from Charlie and Chocolate Factory, the Hansel and Gretel, you know, Alice in Wonderland. I mean, wow. I mean, if you all mixed up together, if you put together Willy Wonka, the Queen of Hearts, and the witch from Hansel and Gretel, what you get? You will get none other than Big Mom. That's what you're getting right now. So overall, I'm done. So, okay, read the video, comment, subscribe. In your first example, what you think about this chapter? What you really think about Big Mom? What do you really think about her Totland? What do you really think about, you know, the Coco Island, all the other 34 islands? Do you wish to see all the other Chancellors? What do you think is going to happen next with Charlotte Purin and the rest of the Straw Hats? Give your own personal thoughts. Drop a like, I appreciate it. Peace, everyone. Have an awesome rest of the day. Laurel Shells, like always, signing off. See you next time. Boop.